months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. It's 11. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Here's a target, and it's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Keeps it, QB draw. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quick pass, the catch is made. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Arizona State. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Shapen. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Toss play. Back heads to his right. He's got room to run. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Levitt. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. No, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. The defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher That's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Shapen. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it in the open. Tackle, but first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run it here. Has the first down and more. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
To the air. It's Shapen. Gets made on the out route. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They get him to the ground, and it's first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring them down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And it's a bunch formation. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The back's got it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Brown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Here's the toss play now, running left. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
To the air, it's Levitt. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Arizona State.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw. Requires a nice touch with a strong arm. And the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. There's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the handoff again. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Shapen. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, the name of the game for this defense is they pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Arizona State 17, Mississippi State 7.
The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
To throw, it's Shapen. Looks left and finds his target there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the second down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Single back. Takes the handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to a +40. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. It's a keeper. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up on first set of downs.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's the first and still running. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Shapen. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Scanning the field. It's Shapen. Throwing for his running back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They cap the drive with 6 points. Methodical but effective, Kurt. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the start.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Levitt. It's a short completion of a big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Toss play to the running back going left. The Sun Devils pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving. And now the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? Finding space at the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Shapen. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Williams. And he gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made by the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball in the enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a game can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Mississippi State in the red zone now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game.
First and goal, Mississippi State.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing second and goal. Dropping back. It's Shapen. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get into the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that is going to bring up fourth down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this first down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It on the draw. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Kane moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Pounding away with the run game. Bites off a defender. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Toss it to the back, running left. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Try and muscle for the first down. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. And the same runner's got it again. Touchdown, Arizona State. Still no answer for this offense.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the handoff again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here.